Okay, well, another day, and no dollar, but perhaps investment time. Here's the seat, and where we're at now. Here's the tail lens we're using. Lucas. Yeah, I know it's Lucas, Bearcat. Hey, Bearcat. Psst, psst. Say hello. How you doing? Okay, let's look at the part. So this tail lens will fit in here. I would stuff it in there, but I have to feed the wire in first. So, and when that's on there, it looks actually, starts looking Italianish, because I think that the Italian bikes use this tail light on some of theirs. And with the shape, it's sort of, it doesn't stick out as much as other tail lenses would. So when it's recessed, it'll be fine. We're put a coat of paint on just because I find it easier to find imperfections when I spray paint on top of what I've created from scratch. And I'm not using a pin register or a guide with fingers to drop down to check the curves, but I am using tracings. So this tracing was taken off the front this way, as you can see roughly, and there was a gap. You can see that gap, so always take that gap into account. And then it runs down the side here to the base. Then with bright light from our airplane and helicopter area up there, we want to check the curve this way so that we can see if we have exactly the same curve. Now I've already corrected this, but that is the way it would line up, like that. So we've matched that. What are you doing up there? Bearcat, get down. I'm being attacked by my cat here, so I'm working now on this area here. This is pretty complex geometry, I think, so it has to release, so I have to have a little bit of a deflection up this way. A sharp edge might be difficult to release, so you can see the back there now. If I tune it against the fridge there, it's quite accurate. So this is obviously lower here, this arc. So I'm going to take a tracing of this area, and I'm going to mirror it. And I'll remove material from this side perhaps, because it does look a little bit more racy when it's on its gradual angle than this sharp angle here. So that's what we're going to do next, and take care of the final part of the tail. The front and stuff is all surfaced and ready to go, measured, and it fits perfectly now in the seat. The back here, I redid this. I need to get some more bondo, so I'm short of bondo. But this will be the hardest part of the whole seat, I think. And to make it look right. Now, we're going to have it flashing, so you're going to see about this much of the seat with a ½ inch, that's what I've accounted for, below the front area, the flashing here. So I'm going to put composite board in there, and then we'll trim off the rest, but we'll mold it as this big a piece, as a over edge piece that way. So there you go. That's the seat for the R3, and we have good perspective on both sides, and the front is a curved front, sort of like a skateboard ramp. So that'll be nice when it's done. And I'm trying to blend into this, and I used packing tape on a lot of the upper area so it's completely smooth. It'll release really well after it's waxed properly. And a couple of pinholes in here I have to get rid of. And this area I'll have to concentrate on, decide how much I want to flatten this, if I want to flatten it, or if I want to try to make a perfect taper. So there you go. R3 seat, 3-day in. And this is a master, and then we're going to mold it So perhaps they'll be available for sale.